What up YouTube, I go by Jedi Mike. My favorite starfighter is the X-Wing, and this video is about tractor beams in Star Wars Squadrons, where to find them and how to destroy them. Run it. Welcome everybody back to the channel where we talk about music, gaming, and Star Wars. If you find this video helpful or interesting, please like it so other people can join our community. Respond to the question of the day is, what is your favorite starfighter in Star Wars Squadrons? Mine is the X-Wing, those S-foils opening up, just the different armaments you can have, the agility, the speed, very fits my playstyle and also fits what I find aesthetically pleasing. So I love the X-Wing, and I want to know what you like down in the comments. You can subscribe for more music, gaming, and Star Wars content, and you can find all the gear I use, my X52 HOTAS here, streaming PC, all that. You can find that in Amazon affiliate links below, and you can find me streaming on Twitch Sundays and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today we are talking about tractor beams in Star Wars, so let's get into it. Tractor beams have 1,000 health, which is the equivalent of 1 piercing torpedo, 17 rockets, or 1 concussion missile. So fairly easy to take out. You just have to know where they are and how to approach them. Alright, so first we're going to talk about the MC-75. I just pulled up this image from the internet, but it's very, very helpful, especially if you're someone who wants to like detooth the flagship before you kind of do your thing. I don't think that's necessary, but if you want to, take out some turbo lasers or some missile turrets because that's bothering you, now you know how to do that. But we're talking about tractor beams today, which can be found right here. This is the bottom of the MC-75. So this is looking up at the MC-75. So here's power here. We go up the fin, and then tractor beams are right here. And then here's our hangar. So what's that actually look like? So here we're underneath the ship, and boom, tractor beams are right here. So if you know, you can target the shields, and then they're towards the front of the ship from the shields and kind of underneath, tucked in right by the hangar. And it's easy to see here, but you'll see kind of when we get in game at 1500 meters, depending on what screen and what graphic settings, might be tricky, especially because the letters like to go over the tractor beams. So you have to know where it is. Just kind of put your cursor there, no matter what's over it, pings, blah, 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 and get your piercing torpedo or whatever ordnance you want through there. So that's the MC-75 again, underneath tractor beams, 1000 damage. We'll get those taken out. And then we hop over to the Imperial Star Destroyer. We're not worried about top view, we're right at the bottom view. Here's the hangar, and then here are tractor beams towards the front of the ship on the bottom. Tractor beams are right here, so if you aim at the corner of the hangars a little bit out, you'll see that you'll get a hit, and this image does an even better job of showing you, okay, boom, here is front of the Star Destroyer, here's the hangar, and then boom, right at the corner of the hangars are our tractor beam. This is why I made this video, because now we're in game and I want to show you something. It's easy to look at a picture of the MC-75 or the ISD and say, oh yeah, they're the tractor beams, but I want to show you what it looks like at 1500 meters, which is when your proton torpedoes and piercing torpedoes can lock on. So here's almost 1500 meters, and you see there are the 2 eggs. So it's not as easy to see, especially if you're not stopped and you have people shooting at you. But if you kind of come in here, boom, and now this destroys covering it. So you can see with all the different things that are on the screen, you want to make sure that you know exactly where it is, where to put your crosshair, because text could be covering it, a ping could be covering it, so you want to make sure that you have that ready to rock and roll. But yeah, I just take my piercing torpedo, target it, use my at the bottom of my screen, that circle with the MC-75 mill, that kind of show you where the orientation of the ship is, and that's very helpful when running torpedoes. So I got my piercing torpedo on the right auxiliary. I'm almost where I need to be. Boom, I see my sacks right there. Fired off, let's see. And boom, there's a hit. It was already destroyed. You don't just have to come at it from the bottom, kind of come at it from the side here. So it's helpful that I know where it's at. And there it is. I'm going to target. Missiles away. And there, boom, another hit. And you can just practice like this, you know, different angles, getting in, getting out, making sure you're getting the torpedoes. I'm gonna hop over to the Republic side, grab our X-Wing, make sure we have piercing torpedoes on our, you know, on any auxiliary, whichever one you prefer. There it is. Target it. Same thing, we're gonna go underneath, and we are already targeted, so I know that my tractor beam's right there. You see how the destroy's covering it? That's why you have to know where all your stuff is. So 700, 600, 500 missiles away. Alright, so it might get you, and then boom, it hits, and it lets you go, and you're out. Yep, there it is. Aim right here, and 700, 600, 500 missiles away, pull out, and we're done. Tractor beamed and destroyed. Now we're right underneath, and I'm just gonna aim right at the top corner of the hangar. 1500, boost in, 500, hit it, and get out. Tractor beams, that might happen, and then as my missile gets there,